Hey guys, what's going on? It's Don here from Novaspirit Gaming, and it's our, I guess, second episode for this video. And I did some mining off camera a little bit, just so you guys don't have to watch the tediousness of the mining. Look how deep I went. I went really deep into the hole. Anyway, so today's outlook, or what we're planning to do, probably is to finish up our base a little bit before we get a rover working. So I did notice when I was mining that I don't have enough power to operate the basic assembler. So if I try to do something, it just says not enough power. So we're gonna have to figure that out by either building a battery or a second windmill or wind turbine. So I think I'm gonna go with the second wind turbine option because it's always good to have more energy coming in. So to start off, I do need, I guess, steel plates and some interior plates. I'm probably going to need some motors, construction components, computers, and I think that's all I need. Okay, let's get up there and start working on the second windmill. I tend to go across this way. All you need is about like 3 spaces away, and then you put a second windmill. It should probably go higher for better efficiency, but I'll worry about that later. I might not want to stay at this place for too long, or maybe I'm not a big fan of where I'm at, because this hill and everything, although I get a really good scenery, I'm not really loving the location. So I'm going to end up probably moving at some point. Okay, what do I need? Interior plates, 5 interior plates and 24 girders. Okay, let's see, 5 interior plates. I'm going to go to production and use my survival kit because I have enough power to run that. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interior plates and 24 girders. Okay, go into my inventory. And let's see, move this over, get some more steel plates I'll keep over here, and I'm just waiting on for that. In the meantime, I'm also gonna build probably a refinery right here and then a conveyor system right here. This way I could add my oxygen and H2 generator, so I could connect that together with the survival kit. That way I could refill my H2. You see how my H2 is getting low, and if I press this, it will not fill it up. It'll fill up my electricity, my battery bank, but it won't fill up my hydrogen. So that's going to be a problem if I don't get that fixed. Alright, let's see if that stuff is done. Okay, let's finish up this windmill so I can start using the second assembler, because without the second assembler I can't build advanced parts. Well, I can't build the advanced stuff. And there we go. Let's check it real quick. I'm going to go to interior, production, switch it over to the basic assembler, and there you go. It's working now. I'm going to disassemble this welder because I don't need that, so I'm going to get some, I get a metal grid for it, I think. Go back to assemble, and let's see what we need to generate our refinery. 100 steel plates. Okay, that's not too bad. The door is faced inward. That's perfect. So let's kind of start on this. I do have 100 steel plates. I need 11 construction components and 7 computers. 11 construction components. And let's switch this over to our assembler. And 6 computers. Let's just make 11. No, I could pick that up by now. Swap this over here. Boom, boom. And there we have it. Our refinery. I'm not going to build the rest of it because I'm not really too keen on the internal part. Alright, so structural integrity. That's what I'm thinking about. If I go over here and I search for the word conveyor, you see nothing comes up. And if I go into the progression tree and click on conveyor, I have to actually build a small cargo container of some sort just to unlock that feature. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a trick that I've been doing. I'm going to head right into here, and it actually works for everything you could see. So I'm going to break this down. Watch this. I'm going to break this a little bit and then rebuild it, and now I unlock new blocks. And I'm going to do the same thing for the cargo container, which is back here somewhere. Come on. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So this guy is a small cargo container. I'm going to do that. Rebuild it. And now I unlock new blocks. And then I can now build my conveyor. Where is my conveyor? See, conveyor tubes, small conveyor. There you go. Dropped it into here. And 9 again. I don't need the small conveyor. Whoops. Conveyor junction. That's what I need. Okay, so I need interior plates to lay down at least that. And I need 10 of those. So I'm going to go back to production and go to basic assembler. Build, where is that? Interior. Let's get 10 of those out, at least for now. And slap this down on the ground. Let's see if the word conveyor, yep, it's pointing towards me. Perfect. Now I can start welding it up. 15 construction components, 20 steel tubes, 3 motors, and more construction components. I don't think I really need that many, so let me do 15, 20 small tubes. Basic assembler, 15 of this, 20 small tubes, and I think it was 3 motors. Yes. Unknown signal. Should I go for it? Let's see where it lands first. It's still coming down. It might be really close. Yeah. Okay. Motor, boom, boom, and tubes. Let's finish building this. There you go. Now I have the conveyor system, and if I check this out, there you go, my basic refinery, and I should be able to move this down here. There you go. Works right away. Awesome. Now that we have everything all connected up, the next thing I'm going to be looking into is doing my H2O2 generation thing. And I might plop it somewhere either in the back of the conveyor, maybe in front, possibly on top. Oh, it's 1 kilometer. I'm going to go get that. That's really close. Let's take a hike. So yeah, this incline I'm not a huge fan of. I'm going to have to build a pretty big platform just to build anything because I need a flat surface. Might as well just decide on moving to an area that's flat already with all the resources that I need. That way it just makes the construction process easier if I need to create a bigger starcraft or spacecraft or anything. So that's probably I might aim for that later. Let me create the rover first. That's what I really need. I need the rover, and I need to start looking for ores that will work for spaceship construction and everything. I need like a lot of cobalt, and I can't get that unless I mine for it. And that's one of the things we need to search for using our rover. Okay. I am getting close. Where is it? Oh, behind this little hill. Okay, perfect. Let me just kind of lay down over here. Let's see what this bad boy gives us. Okay. Did not find anything special in here. Okay, so I could tear this down. What about the inventory? Steel plates. Cool. I always need those. Let's break this down. Grab as much components as we can with this. It's like a strategy. You gotta like find the right pieces to break. Alright, let's hover back. So many trees. Luckily I still have the bottle, so it kind of like fills itself up, and I could always go in here, drop my bottle in here, have it fill that up, and have all the components I need. Alright, next step, like I said, we're going to be creating the O2. Our base is looking pretty good now. Yeah, but we're going to need some O2, H2, so let's pull up this grid, search for O2, and kind of drop that onto here. Yeah, I kind of like it like that. Let me see. Let me see how it's going to look. Let me rotate this down. And I need the doors to match up, so it's got to be like this. Alright, let's do it. $110 steel plates. I actually have that on me. 2 large steel tubes and 4 motors. You know what? I could actually make that, I think. Instead of pulling apart my old one. 1, 2. Wow, they cost a lot. And what was the other thing I needed? 2 more motors. Okay. And 2 motors. Go over here and let's do 1, 2. Bam, bam. Let's finish this up. And voila. Now we have our oxygen. We're going to need to throw some ice in there. So I'm going to steal a little bit of ice from here. Okay, I'll mine some more later. It's just easier to grab it from there. And if I go over to this computer, I should be able to see, there you go, O2 H2 generator, and I'm going to drop some ice in there. And if I kind of heal, oh, okay, I don't have enough power. Interesting. Options are now is either I create 1 more windmill or make a battery. Let's see, battery. If we take a battery, right, and it requires 80 power cells, that's going to cost a lot to make. Need 20 steel plates. All the other components aren't too bad. It's just battery banks. And if I go into production, basic assembler, I don't even know if I could probably make that many. 10 would be 30. No, I can't. I don't have enough to make a power cell. Unless I go mine for more ore, which you guys probably don't want to see. So instead what I'm going to end up doing is, let me get more steel plates because I feel like I'm running out of those really fast. Production, basic assembler. Yeah, I'm low on that. Actually not, because I didn't remember that I had 2,000 over here. Okay, you know what? Let's do that battery. Let's do the battery. I think we have enough. Battery is always a good idea, because I'm creating more electricity if I'm not using anything anyway. So how do I want this to look? Where is this? I want this to rotate this way. There you go. Bam. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go here and let's do 80 batteries, right? That's a big ticket item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like it's running low, but it's not, because it's actually going to be pulling from this area right here. Should be pulling from there. What's the other components I need? So I'm going to start queuing that up. 20 steel plates, 10 construction components, and 25 computers. 10 construction, 25 computers. 10 construction and 25 computers. So let's go over here and do boom, because I need 10 more of those. No, 20 of those, I think. Oh man. Hey, we all make mistakes. The base is looking really good. It seems like the sun is starting to set, so while I'm still here and I haven't created anything, something that I do want to make is a light source. So let's go and look for a light. I love this new search feature now. Interior light, yeah, let's drop that down here and kind of pop one there. Let's work on that. There we go. And while we're chilling here, let's go to control panel, interior light, and we're gonna set the radius to be pretty big. Intensity could like soften up a little bit, and there we go. Okay, let's double check on this battery, make sure it's stored power 900. It's going up. Current output 18. Current input 513. Fully recharged in 4 hours. Wow, that's a little bit slow, but at least it allows me to fill up my hydrogen and my power. There you go. Topped off. That is sweet. Also, how's my bottle doing? 100%. Alright. This is fully working. Pretty good base so far. And let's move on to creating our rover. So I'm going to change to control group 2. Hop over to here, and where's my landing gear? We always started off on the landing gear, so let's drop in a landing gear. And then we're also going to want some small light armor blocks that we're going to be using, a cockpit, wheels. Okay, is this the left wheel? Oh no, that's just wheels. So I'm going to need wheels, left and right. So left 3x3, right 3x3. Okay, left 3x3. No, this is right, left 3x3. And we're also going to need a battery on here too. Unless, do I want to try to use a hydrogen engine? No, then I need to carry an O2 generator. Battery is fine. Eventually I'll probably make a connector so I could charge it at the base. So yeah, let's do that instead. I think that's our basic needs. And probably a storage. Yeah. No, I'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's pull up the landing gear first. If you hit landing gear twice, like the number 1 twice, it'll make it a big and a small one. And anytime you place something down on the ground, it will just automatically lock on it. So I don't have steel plates, so we're gonna have to get that first. Let's get some steel plates. Production, basic assembler. Okay, got some steel plates coming in. I'm going to need more steel plates. Inventory, steel plates. There you go. Again, small, and we'll just place it kind of here for now. That looks like a good spot to make one. It's going to be really crooked, but you can see I can't move this. It's not going to fall or anything, so you're good. We don't even have to finish building it. You could just... Oh wow, what kind of block did I get? Let me just get a little small light armor block. I don't even know why I got that. I'm just going to start building upward for now. And yeah, let's make this a little bit higher just in case. Okay, how do I want this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm going to do like a weird shape one, just so I don't flip. When it's too narrow, it does flip, so you kind of want to make it as wide as possible. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess that's a good number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to also do 1, 2... Oh man, I need some steel blocks. I should have put some in queue. Let's go basic assembler, and boom, get another 20 out. We're basically building the frame out of the car before we do anything else. There you go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes for the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a really wide one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, for the wheels. 4. This will be the right side. Let's rotate this. There you go. Okay, now for the left side. How do I know which way's up? You look by the suspension component. So you see how that's the springs on the bottom, the silver piece on the bottom? That's upside down. So this is the right side up. So now I got my wheels up. And we're going to need to put a cockpit. So let's kind of get the cockpit up here. Yeah. I don't know if I want to change that later on. And the battery, we're gonna kind of, what do I need? Steel plates? Am I out of steel plates? Oh man. Out of steel plates already. Production. See how much steel plates we need? Get back in here, and we're gonna grab some steel plates. Okay, let's finish this up. Where's my battery pack? 6. No, I kind of want to rotate it so it's this way. Is this right side up? Yeah, I think this is the right side up. Okay, let's go back to our tools. And now we can kind of start hammering out stuff. Alright, so I ended up doing a time lapse over here because it took me, I think, upwards of 15 to 20 minutes just to construct the wheels and the battery pack and the cockpit and stuff like that. So I ended up just speeding through it. But ultimately you saw the first design of how it looks. and then I'll describe a little bit more about it in a little bit. So right now it's good. I'm going to set parking brake on just so when it falls I know it's going to stop. Get out of here and kind of break up that structure. Like, I don't need this anymore, so let's kind of just break that up. See how it didn't fall? Because I had the parking brake on. If you didn't put the parking brake, it would just rolled. Now I could kind of work on this and put on some lamps. Let's see if I could kind of there you go. It moves. I'm gonna have to play around with how it works, but we are good. This looks pretty good. Got our basic shape. Put the ore finder somewhere here. I might use the rotor and put a big one. This way I get a more range, and I need to find a lot of stuff, a lot of ore. But I think we did a pretty good job. I put a spotlight up there so I could see everything clearly, even at night. The base is turning out to be pretty good. I got the battery going. My rover's basic design is good. So the next episode, I'm probably gonna finish off with the rover and go look for some ores. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this, please hit that like button. If you guys got any goals or questions or what I should be working on next instead, let me know in the descriptions below, in the comments below. And thanks for watching.